welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the third-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Sort of brought down. Sets up the next drive. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
The completion sets up a second down play. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Their run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Crucial third down play right here. They'll try to run for the first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On the return, it's Graves. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here comes the bunch formation. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
He's looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's got it. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Brooks. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made by the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This quarterback on fire today.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Braves. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He's escaping the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Braves. Hard running through a tackle. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22. And the Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking to throw it deep. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Brooks. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Second down and goal upcoming. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score NC State 21, Clemson 14.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Graves. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
NC State.
For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Getting set up. It's a first down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Here's the throw deep downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball handed off. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. NC State comes to the line quickly. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. When they hand it off to the back. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Brooks. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Will he score here? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
NC State lines up first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal. They're going to run the option. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score NC State 35, Clemson.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Number 11, set to kick this one.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The NC State offense back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain. Scanning the field, it's Brooks.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. NC State now operating in the red zone. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. NC State comes to the line quickly. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. From the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for the passing game. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score NC State.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Graves. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense heads back out onto the field. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's moving out of the pocket. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graves. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Looking to throw yet again. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Clemson. Empty backfield now as they go for two. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
That keeps the score. NC State 45. Clemson.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to get this one away.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the NC State offense will take over. First and 10.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Dropping back. It's Brooks. Defense is coming after him. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it from the gun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. NC State comes to the line quickly.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. To the air, it's Brooks. Caught quickly. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then he can make these throws down.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, all week the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try the option play here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to throw. It's Brooks. He's running out of time here. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain short of the first down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The offenses have really good rhythm in this drive. Running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
6th play of the drive coming up. To throw, it's Brooks. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Wolfpack. No chance to catch him. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
52, Clemson, 33.
Bringing it out, it's Graves. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea.
Take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. And looking to throw now on first down. Down he goes, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense. That's another passing strike for this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Sets the kickoff.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Inside the 35. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To throw, it's Brooks. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
No problem, knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Braves. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking for a deep completion. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense on the field to take over. He'll hand it off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Brooks. Throws it to the right. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
And that's the 2-minute warning with this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the route is on.
Touchdown, NC State. Number 32 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score NC State 62, Clemson 40.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Braves. Return man forced out at the 12. Not a good return and not good field position. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. It'll be a no for a first down brought down at the 43. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. First down. Looking to throw the football. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. No huddle now for the offense. Second down. Looking to throw it. Trying to extend the play. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit. And will make a difference in the outcome. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a wide open receiver, complete. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with 1st and goal now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Battling down near the goal line, but loses the football. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
62, Clemson 46.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
The return is tackled down at the 18, and the NC State offense will take over 1st and 10.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.